Crypto holders, diamond hands are about to get rich. You and I are about to get rich, and especially you, because I've been buying these meme coins for a long time right now. All these meme coins that you see in the billions of dollars, I bought them below 100 million, below 200 million, even at $2, $3, $5 million in their market cap. And you guessed it, I bought them here and here. And now Bitcoin is breaking out 76 USA dollars, 76,000 USA dollars, and it's breaking out. And it's about to make you and me a lot of money, especially if you came in 2024, you bought the tops. Well, finally, you're about to get rewarded. And in today's video, I'm going to show you what's going on here, what to expect, how to prepare for it, and how to take advantage of this next leg up, because it's happening whether you like it or not. Bitcoin is pumping. We're in the weekend now. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. You're probably going to watch this video today or tomorrow. So weekly candle is most likely gonna close above 76 or above previous all-time high, which is very bullish. Not only that, guys, we do have BlackRock buying $1.1 billion of Bitcoin in one day. And not only that, yesterday I saw this tweet again. Rocca Negra with them diamond hand power bought $60 million worth of ETH. So it's happening. It is happening whether you like it or not. For the bears, for the sideliners, you're about to get wrecked. Bitcoin is about to pump, and ETH is about to pump, and our favorite meme coins like Brett ETH and others are gonna go to the moon, whether you like it or not. So let's get into today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, because we're gonna go through what's gonna happen now, what to expect, and how to handle this exact situation, because I do think a lot of things are gonna repeat. A lot of things that I'm gonna show you now why I mean, or what I mean by that. And this is the first thing you wanna really keep in mind. The first thing you wanna keep in mind, so you understand actually what's happening. So you have a real picture of what's going on. You see this sideways move here, guys. This is the bear market. It took around 266 days. 266 days of sideways. Now you guessed it, the best time to buy. The best time to buy and hold, not to buy and wait to get rich within an hour. The best time to buy and hold was in fact this time. Now the second time to actually buy and hold was in fact this time here. Bitcoin getting rejected from 30K. Very important note here. 196 days. This was less, but why is it very important here? Bitcoin was getting rejected from 30K. A psychological level, as some geeks might call it, a psychological level, 30K, 30,000, we're going down, Bitcoin to zero. So we had a lot of sideliners, a lot of disbelievers, but this in fact was the best time to buy. This is when I bought Pepe below 200 million, BONK below 100 million. Even when around September, October, this is when actually base chain launched. Toshi around 2 million, many other coins around 2 million that did run to 300, 500 million, and some of them are gonna reach way higher prices, which I'm gonna get to. But the most important is that if you bought in here, you made millions. Like all these coins you see now in the billions here, guys, they were all teeny market cap around here. In fact, Floki was around $10 million in its market cap. I'm up 140x on that if you bought in here. So range does play a role. Look at this now here. This took around this far 238 days. Now I've been saying recently, if you've been following my channel, I've been predicting Bitcoin is gonna break out. We're gonna go up, whether you like it or not. But this was an easy prediction, right? They made it easy, right? I don't understand why the bears still call for lower prices, but it's simple and it's and I don't understand it. But when we have a halving, the year of the halving, Bitcoin pumps. The post-halving year, which is 2025, we have an altcoin season. It's that simple, yet people fail to understand it. I don't personally get why do people get shaken out by the market, but thank God that's why markets are profitable, because people have short-term visions and want to get rich quick. So because of them, we make money. So now is the best time to buy meme coins. You guessed it. Now is the best time. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have been buying and holding. The second keyword is actually holding, right? Holding is key. Jumping from coin to coin to coin to coin to coin to coin, you're never gonna make it. So the second best time is now, guys. Now what you're looking at here is something that happened over and over. If you bought here, you were rich here. If you bought here, you were rich here. In fact, this top here is where Pepe went to 7 billion. Around here is BONK and Floki and stuff. They started moving. So it's the same thing gonna play out again. if I copy past, I have the copy past of this rally here. If that some people missed, I hope you didn't. But if you did miss it, this is your last chance to actually making life-changing money. And I'm talking about life-changing money now. This thing here is about to play out the same way. And the reason why is because we have a lot of people that here called for Bitcoin to go down as usual. Oh my God, psychological level, RSI, overbought, German government selling. We had all that. So these people are sidelined. A lot of money is on the sidelines. A lot of bears been jumping from coin to coin to coin that also don't have now any gains to show for. These people are going to start jumping into these coins once they are going to start going higher. The same sentiment. Sentiment is key in the market. Forget about your support resistance and all these fugazi. The real thing is sentiment, right? These candles you see here are people buying and selling. If you guess what other opponent is about to do, are they about to buy or sell? You can trade better. So here we had the same thing. Bitcoin going, people were calling for Bitcoin to go down, but as soon as it broke out, they started FOMOing higher. If we don't have FOMO, if we don't have people calling for lower, if we don't have bearish sentiment, we don't have bull market. That's key. If we don't have bears in the market, we don't have bulls in the market. So for the bulls to make money, which is us, strong diamond hands waiting for higher, up only. If we don't have people calling for lower, we cannot make money. We have to, it's a player versus player. Somebody has to lose. And now the losers are always gonna be the ones calling for lower prices. Those are gonna be the losers. And the reason is simple, because they're gonna have to FOMO higher. They're gonna capitulate. We call it capitulation. They're gonna capitulate and buy higher and set the prices higher. So we're gonna have the same thing. Point is to make it simple and easy. This run here is gonna repeat psychologically. The chart is not gonna be exactly to the T the same thing, but it's gonna be similar. We pump higher, FOMO kicks in, people that did not buy will kick in, FOMO will kick in, and we'll start to see the meme coin season will start to begin, and we'll start to see our favorite low caps right now jumping and going higher. Here is where similar Pepe, BONK and stuff like that started moving, but only later on we seen Pepe in $7 billion in its market cap. So here we're gonna see all our strong Pepe-verse coins in the billions of dollars. And the data is with me in this one. Post-halving year, which is 2025, is the year where we get the major altcoin season. This is to tell you that if you played your card right here, if you're holding the right meme coins, if you've been just holding and sitting on your hands, you're gonna make a lot of money on this way up. That's as simple as that. And the reason as well why we're gonna go to even higher prices is because at some point the market is not gonna be player versus player anymore, but it's gonna be player versus everyone. So it's gonna be us here today, even you, even the guy with, I don't know, the guy that spent his last 6 months trying to find the gem, jumping from coin to coin to coin. This guy told me to buy this coin, then the next day this guy told me to buy this coin. Or even worse, some people have MetaMasks and phantom wallets on their phone, right? They go before they sleep, they look at their phone, they go on Twitter, they see somebody telling them this is the next Solana meme coin, and then they go, they swap it on their phone, they without even thinking what they're doing. They wake up, they are not rich yet. Okay, let me sell it now, let me buy the other one. Even that guy at some point might actually make it, because we're gonna switch from player versus player to player versus everyone, which is time. Time is the most important thing in these things. Time is on our side today because we're early. That's it. That's the only reason. It's because we're early, and we're gonna have now the majority coming into the market. Majority like normies that don't know crypto, and not only normies, because retail in fact is not the reason why we pump hard. It's the whale. It's the whales. And like here, guys, if you don't remember, we had NFTs, pictures, JPEGs, right? JPEGs. Think about it. People thought that a picture is worth $10 million. That's how crazy it got. And actually people believed it. That's how crazy it got, because people became super rich from cryptos that they started believing everything, right? They believed that a picture is worth $10 million. They believed it. And that means we are in a player versus everyone now, because newcomers come into the space. You tell them this meme coin is worth $10 billion. They will buy it. These people are the whales of like hedge funds, gurus that you see on Instagram, taking pictures next to their private jets and selling drop shipping courses or what other courses they are selling, whatnot. These people are gonna come and buy up stuff. They have a lot of money and they're gonna start buying stuff. And these people as well are gonna join up here. So at some point it's gonna be player versus everyone at that point. So that's what I do think is gonna play out, how this thing is gonna play out. But for now, it's simple. At this range here, we buy, we hold. We know the narratives that are, you can go through my previous videos. It's very simple. The narratives you want to be looking at is the Pepe-verse coins related related to Pepe coins, because Pepe at some point is gonna flip Shiba Inu, whether you like it or not. It's gonna flip Shiba Inu because it's a new cycle meme coin and whatnot, or whatever. And this would send coins that are related to Pepe into the billions, like Breton 8 here that I've been sharing with you, and others. There are more. I'm gonna make a video dedicated to meme coins. There are meme coins, also dog coins, also cat coins, also a lot of factors that play out in the narrative, but the narrative has to be strong. So narrative is key. Then the second thing you want to be looking at is ETH. And because it is now a BlackRock ETF approved and buy up, and BlackRock is buying ETFs, is buying ETH. That's what you need to understand, right? Write it down. Whatever people tell you, whatever people say, we are looking at a BlackRock here. BlackRock, the biggest bank in the world. I don't know. The Illuminati are buying ETH. So ETH meme coins are going to do great, fantastic. They're going to go to the billions of dollars in their market cap. It's going to go crazy. It's going to get nasty. It's going to go crazy. That's how bullish this is. And that's about it. That's what you do here. You buy and hold. You don't jump from coin to coin. And even worse, you don't go to Solana. You don't go to Pump Fund. You don't try to outsmart the market. You don't try to get rich the same day. You don't try to find it the same day. If you really can hold, right? It's that simple, guys. It's literally that simple. Like here, when I bought Floki, I just kept it. I was like, okay, I'm buying up 10K worth of Floki and I'm just going to keep it. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, right? I bought also Injective, Fetch AI, other utility coins that I'm up 40x. I started selling those utility coins around here when I started to see, before that actually, around January, beginning of 2024, because I started to actually believe even more that meme coins are going to be the biggest gainers. So I was like, okay, dump Fetch AI, dump Injective, buy meme coins. And it was a very good decision. It's that simple, yet very complicated for many people, and yet that's why the markets are profitable, because people cannot do that. People actually think that, you know, what people think is that once they are taking action, they think it's like, I'm going now to pick up these lemons, I'm gonna make a lemonade and I'm gonna sell that lemonade and I'm gonna make money. So that's how we grow up, all right? We grow up in this world where action equals money. If you want to make money, you have to be active all the time. You have to be active. That's what we grow up with. But when it comes to trading and investing, it's total opposite of that. It's actually 1% action in 99%. You're just sitting on your head. It's like you take action one time and then you actually spend 6 months just waiting for your thesis to play out. That's what you actually do. That's what we do here. When you're taking action every day, buying, selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, you're setting up yourself for failure. That's what actually markets want you to do. That's why we have green candles, red candles, green candles going up and down. The markets want you to actually do that, right? So for the markets to go up, you need to sell. The market wants you to sell so that the market makers buy lower and send the price higher so that you buy high. For the market, it's always good if you buy high, if you buy green, if you buy when it's pumping, and then when it goes down, now, oh my God, why is this thing beaten up? I'm gonna sell now. And then when you sell, it sends higher. And that's what you don't want to be doing in this market. You want to be buying. Once you're done buying, you want to wait. But before buying, you also want to do your research and understand why you are buying, so that you have conviction on your plays, and then you let your bags run. And that's the main thing. That's what we do here. So if you missed this bear market, 266 days where you had time to actually buy. So I was present. I was buying up the blood. I was seeing what happened along this way here. I spent time here. I started buying. I was buying here, right? I was buying. It was even harder to buy here than here, but at least for me, because I understand what's going on in the markets. Now you got this time here, and you got about, let's say you got about a month, and I'm gonna show you now on Bitcoin, on ETH. So ETH is doing well now, and you want to be looking at ETH. Let me clean this chart. You really want to be looking at ETH. Now ETH is at $3,000. So that's happy days, right? That's happy days for those that understand. For those that don't understand, ETH is when ETH pumps, that means we have a healthy market. Bitcoin is pumping, then next is followed by ETH, then large caps, then mid caps, then small caps. That's how money flows in this market. So what this means that whales are bullish now. That's what this means, right? What this means is that big whales and money managers and big boys with big pockets are now bullish. That's what you understand when you see ETH pumping. They are bullish now, regardless of what your feelings are telling you or whatever chart you're looking at. When I see ETH pumping, this tells me, especially with Bitcoin pumping, this tells me now that big boys are bullish. And we have proof, because BlackRock now have 60 million inflows, and at some point it's gonna start to go up. These inflows, they're gonna start to go up. We're gonna start to see more and more of that. So that's what this tells me. So what also this tells me, because of ETH, some people now have, let's say, 10 ETH, right, worth $30,000. At some point, ETH ETH is gonna be, let's say, at $4,000. So now their 10 ETH are gonna be worth 40K. So because their ETH now is worth 40K, now they have 10K extra. Now they have a 10K extra to play with. They were like, all right, so I actually had 30K, now it's 10K. So that's what they think. Those are the normies thinking, right? And those are the people that buy up meme coins and stuff like that, which is a good way to think regardless. So what they're thinking is like, okay, my ETH now is worth 40K. I can cut off 10K and buy some meme coin. And that's what they do. So they cut off 10K and they go and buy some meme coin on ETH, let's say. So once they do that, there are many of them doing the same thing. As ETH goes up, they start to see that their ETH bag is getting bigger, right? I also have a big ETH bag and I see it going up daily, so I know what this feels like. And this thing here, when it starts to go up, now the 10 ETH at some point is gonna be worth 60K, 70K, and they will start to think, okay, so this is the top for ETH, or at least for some time, ETH is not gonna do a 10x from here or like a 2x or whatnot. It's time to load or buy up some meme coin. And remember, they started with 30K and now they invested 10K on some meme coin, then ETH goes up again, then their 30K becomes 40K, then they invested on some other meme coin, and that's scaled up into millions of people that are holding ETH. That's what creates a meme coin season. So now this is explained in a simple way why we should be looking into ETH. So one major thing to look at as well on ETH is time. So we're gonna go to ETH USD, and what I noticed here, guys, is something that's gonna shock you is this, right? I still have it from yesterday. I prepared that. So what you notice here, guys, is we are in November, and this area here is where ETH broke out. Let me show it to you in the monthly. So this is monthly November 2020. This was also election, right? Election time 2020, November 2020, ETH started breaking out. Now, since it broke out in November 2020, it started the bull market as expected, right? As expected, started the bull market. Same thing is happening now. It's the same thing. November, these are monthly candles. November, ETH is breaking out. So what I just explained is about to play out. ETH is about to start running and rallying and even rallying harder. And that means our meme coins on ETH are gonna outperform. And not only because ETH is gonna pump, this is like 20% of the actual thing why they're gonna pump, but because we're gonna have retail and them private jet gurus from Instagram coming to us. It's gonna get nasty, it's gonna get crazy, so just prepare for it. And the only way to prepare for it is to buy and hold and wait for this thing to play out. Is the only way. There is no other way. If you will go leverage trading and stuff like that, you're gonna get wrecked. So one last thing is, it would be good, right? It would be good to know how long we got. I do get this question a lot, but when do you think it's gonna top? When do you think the top is gonna be, so I make sure I will sell? I do get this a lot, right? So if you just want to watch this video today and log off and come back when it's time to sell, this is what you want. This is what we want to be looking at. So since we look at November, which is election month or election day, election week, this is when ETH broke out. This is also when BTC broke out. And you know how long it took, or how long we spent having fun and having a bull market and having an altcoin season till we got to the point of JPEG pictures getting sold for millions of dollars. You know how long this took? Let's find November here. September. This is November, and I shown you this before. This is weekly candle. This is November, second week of November. This is the week. This one here, the small one, is the week we're at right now, but this is the week, the next week. Let's say call this candle you see, this breakout candle, is our next week in today's the time. So it took from this candle. Let's put a note there. So it took from this candle. Let's call it start. So it took from this start here to here. And now, obviously, it ended here, but we still had an altcoin season, just so you know. But we're gonna call it, this is end. This is the start, this is the end. So it did end in November 2021, and it started November 2020. So it is about a year of bull market. 1 year. That's how long you got. That's how long you have to be patient to actually make millions of dollars. And also, that's how long we got to enjoy a bull market, to enjoy an up only, to enjoy meme coin seasons and do our thing. The same thing with ETH. It started November and ended up in November. That was the top. Now the real party starts later on. So as you can see here, guys, it took from the start, it took 1 year, but the real party started later on. So if we add SHIBA, so we can add SHIB USD. And what you can see here is actually we had Bitcoin pumping, then SHIBA had its first run. This was the run when it got listed on Binance, went to 14 billion, I think went to $14 billion in its market cap, then went as low as $3 billion in its market cap, then skyrocketed to $50 billion in its market cap, and it appeared to happen, and it happened right at the top of the bull market. That's why, by the way, they call meme coins top signal, but it's been proven to not be the case anymore. So that's what to expect with meme coins and altcoins and everything. Every altcoin I will pull up now topped exactly around this time here, around October of 2021. This means October 2025. So that's how long you got. You need some strong diamond hands. You need to slowly accumulate. Now is the best time, obviously, and that's what to expect. Now we can add any meme coin or any coin for that matter, and they're all top there. So let's add Axie Infinity. This was actually one hot narrative at the top. At the end, this was this was gaming coin as well, topped around here. This was actually a 300x from the bottom to the top, and this one you actually had time to catch up when Bitcoin dropped, but this you were lucky to get this dip because here was a different time and China banned Bitcoin and all that stuff. But now we have Bitcoin ETF and we have Trump and we have a pro crypto president now and all that stuff, so we might not get those kind of juicy dips. But anyways, it's all topped around here, so you do have to wait the same way we waited, the same way I made a lot of money buying these meme coins in the bear market and buying here, and I am still holding, waiting for this to play out, even though I'm massively up now. But the same way, if you buy in here, you gotta wait, brother, you gotta wait, sister, you gotta have to wait. And this would top around November. The markets overall is gonna top around November, October. Now obviously coins are gonna keep running along the way. They're gonna go to 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million, 500, 600, then pull back to 300, then 300 to 1 billion, 1 billion to 500, 500 to 10 billion and whatnot. It's gonna be a long way up and down, a long way up and down, but the overall trend is up only. That's what you should expect. That's what we're looking at right now. Now the plan is simple and it remains simple. I'm gonna make a video about coins. I will be looking to accumulate here, even though it's still the same. You can join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join, and you can follow me as well on Twitter. I'm gonna make more videos as well. Obviously, you want to subscribe. We're gonna keep monitoring and doing our thing, right? There are gonna be coins that are gonna show up along the way. There are gonna be things that might change overall over the time. We're gonna play the market still. It's gonna be way more fun once Bitcoin is above 100k and around here. This is where it's gonna be like your day trading. You're getting in and out. You're making your last chips, your last money before the rug get pulled and before whatever price Bitcoin pulls back to again for the bear market. And all of you, if you played your card right, you would be massively up, would have made a lot of money. And the ones that are gonna join late and the Instagram private jet gurus are gonna lose all their cash. And we end this whole thing here. So that's about it here, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you took anything from this, just remember we have a bullish market. Things are gonna start to go slowly higher. Just buy and hold strong coins. That's all you gotta do now. Remember that bulls make money, bears get wrecked in these markets. The markets usually keep going up and trending higher and trend higher. We have everything now on our side. It is looking pretty damn bullish, to be honest with you. Bitcoin new all-time high. The market is silent, right? Nobody's talking about it because, you know, we still don't have the retail yet in the market. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.